Meow. Meow. I'm having a conversation with my cat. Hello, I am the Ronin Pawn, and this is Out There Omega Edition, the full release, available today on Steam for you to buy and play and enjoy and things and stuff. And guys, so here's our new ship we got, and I'm carrying a whole bunch of stuff that's not very useful because I haven't learned how to build much, except for the superconductor, for which we need which is tungsten. Thank you very much for saying so in the comment section, and also for haranguing me in the comment section about you could have repaired all those things. Like, I didn't see that when I was trying to edit back the videos, people. I know! When I start recording, my brain goes, bye, and then we record together. So, look, we got a space station, and I'm really low on oxygen, but I'm hoping, I'm thinking, I'm praying. I'm not sure. I've never been to a space station in this game before. I'm thinking there will be oxygen there, so it's gonna cost 4 to get there. And yes, look, the oxygen refilled. It did a thing. Okay, there's really nothing else to do here? The Blue Danube? I got an achievement for the Blue Danube. There's a cube here, it's blue, it's floating up and down. Great! Well, hey, free oxygen refueling, I'm not going to complain. The other thing is, we do need to keep drilling, even though I was saying last time, why should I be drilling? Because, tungsten, baby. We need all that fat, good, pretty, lovely wood. So let's land on this planet, confirm it, and let's throw some things in the ship before I do go. Do I have anything that I can throw in there? I can throw some in there, and I'm out of carbon. Am I really out of carbon? I'm out of fuel. So we gotta stop for no, I've got hydrogen, okay, there was another stack. Jesus, where did we leave off Ronin Pawn? I was so knackered by the end of the last recording session, and now I'm just, you know, waking up and my cat is screaming at me, so things are going much better now. Oxygen, the hull, can I get rid of any of this fur? I've got stacks and stacks of fur all over me, and we're going drilling. I don't need any more fur, no more iron for me, please, just give me tungsten! Or stacks of silicon. Unless I find a ship that can eat iron, I don't think iron is a major concern for us. Now I'm just throwing away my tungsten. That's a great idea. I was trying to get the 20 stack of... Okay. Yeah, things are going much better now. Stick with me, folks. Pro YouTube. Pro YouTube. Take off. Let's get out of here. Where are we going now? Well, we're going for fuel because that seems to be an issue these days. Go to this gas giant. And let's probe for 7. We've got stacks and stacks of hydrogen coming in. That is perfect. That's 33 hydrogen off of that. And since hydrogen is the thing, ladies and gentlemen, here and now today, I'm gonna throw some in before I drill again, because I need the room. Hydrogen 13. Bink. I might need to be throwing this helium out into the vacuum of space very shortly, but there was a lot of hydrogen at this sun, so another 4 brings us back 6. That's really nice. I'm gonna say that that's the whole of the day. Getting off of this planet. This planet is, smelly. Don't like it. So where are we going now? With our ship that can go ages and ages. It's less impressive now that the stars have started to spread out the way they have. I'm a little bit worried. We could get down here and then have to backtrack the whole way. This is a black hole. That's not helping me at all. Can I backtrack right now and go up and around the things that I've already... No. You know, I think, honestly, let's jump back into the place where I'm not going to get boned and screwed and hosed and screwed and screwed and hosed. And go over to this red dwarf, okay? It cost us a lot of fuel to make that maneuver, but here we are. A weird... wait. A weird crystal ship just appeared out of nowhere. It blinks, emits strange noises, and even tries to probe my mind. Finally, it sends me a sort of mental request. I see 2 spheres linked together, and each sphere has 8 small satellites. What does it want? Two spheres with 8 small satellites. Okay, oxygen is comprised of something that's a lot simpler molecularly than the fuel. I know words. Shut up. I'm gonna give you fuel, because it's like, you know, I've got lots of that, right? I jettisoned some fuel into space, hoping I've understood its request. It blinks, takes my gift, and disappears. What, not even a thank you? Aliens. Okay, I chose poorly. Apparently oxygen is made of there's a H2O? Is that what you were getting at? With the 8 small I need to brush up on my, everything. Rocky planet. I just went here when we don't have much fuel to drill. That's a brilliant idea, Ronan Point. I was just saying to, someone, you know, this is going really well. I don't know how the game is going to get me killed. The game isn't going to get you killed, Ronan Point. The game has nothing against you. You're going to get you killed, Ronan Point. You are definitely going to get you killed by being a git. I'm going to split this into 10s and just throw a little bit of oxygen in there. And, yeah. Way more iron than I want to be carrying right now. Land, confirm, drill for tungsten right now. Thorium! You know, it's nice to see something that isn't just more iron, so that's, I'll take that, and I will throw the iron back. I would rather have an empty slot, just in case someone comes along and says, we'd like to hand you tungsten, or an omega, or anything that, doesn't suck. Okay, we need to find a carbon-based planet, somewhere where things live, which I think is going to happen at this yellow dwarf. Let's hang around here for a little bit where I don't have to spend as much fuel until we get the ship, like, nice and kitted out before we carry on. I see a completely cubic ship. Its cubic reactors slowly move it through space. I dock to see if I can find something of value and see a square lid open. I can't resist such invitation. Go inside. Wow, an alien! It looks like a large violet cube. Its small arms are fiddling with small buttons of a square control board. His 12 square eyes form a square on one of its sides. In my mind I hear, Anisal Hermstal life. Unless that says, give me your life, then I will vaguely approve, because life is generally a positive thing. I approve. The alien then probes my mind and reads my private memories. Not very nice of him. I lose consciousness. I suddenly wake up in my ship. The alien is gone, I have a headache, and my mind is fixed on something I can't stop thinking about. I must write this down. I learned a new technology, the Tau Stasis. Okay, cool. We've got so much stuff in this ship. Maybe we could build something that will be of use to us. The Tau Stasis, tell me all about it. The Tau Stasis is made with thorium, which I don't think I have enough of. I pulled out 4 off of that. Okay, what does it do anyway? This module alters the flow of time around the ship. It works only when the ship is in the pocket universe created by the space folder. With it, the ship can jump much further, even further than we already can. I like the Tau Stasis. We need thorium, we need tungsten, we need hafnium. No, we don't need that, but it'd be nice to have. Let's carry on running forward. Okay, starting to get my groove back. Stella, come with me. I need more fuel in this ship. I need more fuel for this ship. Then let's not go drilling. Let's find a place where there's fuel. Supernova very close, or black hole that has nothing, or red dwarf even closer. So far, everything is fine. Yippee! I like that. Please be a gas giant. You're a rocky planet. I need fuel. Oh my god, do I need fuel. We're down to 21. This is how I die. This is how I die. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the last episode of Out There on the Ronan Pawn channel. Right after this next jump to either that black hole where there's going to be nothing, or this supernova. 16, come on, out of fuel. I just got an achievement. You guys can't see it. It says out of fuel. During the last trip, I noticed a dent in the hull. Bizarrely, its shape was a perfect reflection of the nearby star. I had to spend some time outside to fix it. And oxygen, okay. So we got 5 fuel left, and we stumbled on a new ship. I can go to the abandoned ship for 8, or I can go to the garden planet for 8, and then try and land on it, and there's fuel down there. There's a new ship here. Okay, here's what we do. We have to risk it. We have to risk getting to this ship. It's supposed to cost 8 fuel. I've only got 5 of it. I really don't have any other fuel. There's no carbon. Let me just double check before you guys are screaming at me in the comment section. There's no fuel, hydrogen, or carbon. No. No fuel. None. Zero. Nada. Zip. Zilch. Okay, so we have to risk this. If we can get to this ship, though, the ship will have fuel. And then, even if we don't want the ship, we can just use it to go get fuel and then come back. Everybody, pray with me. Come on, come on. I don't have enough resources to collect this action. Should I risk it all anyway? Do it! Lucky me. This is incredible that I managed to get here with minimum resources spent. Shall I thank Supreme Powers for my survival? And why did they do that? Now I need to somehow replenish my... We did it! It's not the last episode, and holy bloody crap. Drifting around the star, I discover an abandoned ship. A meteorite has pierced a gaping hole in the hull. Its inhabitants are all sucked away. They drift around the ship. But... it's so horrible, but... thousands of dead humans floating around the ship. This means that while I was sleeping, my people have conquered the stars. Finally, we can be reunited. Agitated, I searched through the databases, but everything is written in an obsolete language I barely understand. All I could learn was that they have fled from a terrible enemy, and that they were going to an isolated system, hoping to find a habitable planet. I have found the system's coordinates. If these people are still alive, I could what? Are you just gonna leave us hanging? By the way, an obsolete language? Wow, that is really far away. I'm guessing if they've been alive while you've been asleep, then their language is not so much obsolete. If they're humans that came from the same planet that you did, and your language is obsolete, and you need to learn Japanese because it's the way of the future, everyone. I'm not even kidding. Ano no inu no namai wa nan desu ka? I don't know Japanese. Okay, so we're at the ship, right? We're at the ship. We're at the ship. What? That was it? That was what I got? Was just the message of going to the... There's no actual ship that I get to then take? Yes, okay. Whew. I was like, what the hell is going on? Show me the cargo of this ship. What does it take to repair you? Please be something... Tungsten. It takes tungsten. And look at all the sleeping human beings. Look at this. Survivor of my race, sleeping in the cryogenic chamber. They're still alive, but asleep. I need to take over this ship. I need to take over this. Tell you what, can I trade you for iron? You guys just sleep in the ship. This is gonna be an interesting go. What are the qualities of this ship? I don't know. I'm gonna put the helium in here because this is probably a human ship that, I'm just gonna leave everything as it is and move into the ship. Let's take over the ship. Are you sure you want to board the new ship? Your current ship and its cargo will stay here. Yes. Okay. So we're in the new ship. There is some damage to the hull, but we've got full fuel and full oxygen, so we're not dead, which is always a good thing. And the power, ecosystem, and resistance of this ship is pretty darned good. We're gonna say darned. Hydrogen and helium, oxygen, and phi. Okay, you've got a hydrogen probe, interplanetary reactor, space folder, and a planetary expander. This module is added to the standard drill device. It increases the yield of a mining operation by adding laterally spreading fractal drills to the main drill. Okay. That just made me realize that maybe some of these things will give me something if I break them down. This ship is not great. This ship is not as cool as the one that we have, is how I feel about it. Oh yes, look, power resistance ecosystem, I was reading that wrong. That was for our ship. Our ship far better than this one, except in terms of ecosystem. So I don't really want to be stuck with this ship, but I need to... something with things, and we need fuel. We need carbon. We're gonna need a place to keep our carbon. Yeah. This is a situation. This is a situation. Cause I've got all these human beings that I want to just jettison into space, and yet I can't repair any of the hull here. I've got interplanetary, I've got a drill that expands the drill, but I don't actually have a drill, or is that like a better drill? Planetary expand, it requires a drill. So I don't have a drill, I need to build a drill in this ship. I'm boned and hosed and screwed. What can I just throw away into space? We've got way more iron than we need. Okay, goodbye that. I need to build a drill. How do I build a drill? It takes phi, it's just all phi, which I just threw into space. No, I need the slot empty, so I will transfer this over, and then we will craft a drill. Now we've got a drill so that we can go drilling on that planet, get carbon, and bring it back, but I don't have any space to keep the carbon, and especially if I bring in other good things, I want to be able to... things. Yes... Okay, bring the helium, and then we'll be able to spend that as we're going. We could spend some of the iron in... It doesn't make any sense. Why would I spend the... Oh, extra slot because I brought something over. Okay. So we will have 2 empty slots, and we can always just dump some human beings into space. That was a lot of thinking. I apologize. Now you see how my brain works. And you go click unsubscribe. I'm sorry. Let's go drill! Let's go drill! Let's go get the things that we need. Now we're in a ship that can do it. Land on the planet. Breathable atmosphere of this planet has allowed me to restore my oxygen supply. That I don't care because I hate this ship. I'm not interested in the ship. It's a lifeboat. It is a buoy. Have I got space in this ship in case anything wants to give me an Omega? Oh god, don't take up my space with Omega. I need the carbon for fuel for my other ship, the good one. Okay, we've got Jabba the Hutt here, Mr. Jabba the Hutt with 3 nipples. Three-Nippled Jabba the Hutt with, is that an eyeball? And, that's, you are, yeah. You have a radiator for a stomach and 3 nipples, just pointing that out to you. Moggult Ansbro Ribber Fear God, Fear Anisal God, Andrabo Hermafstip Omega. The alien gives me an Omega and runs away! Thank you! I have achieved an Omega! And the achievement that came up says Alpha. Interesting. Alpha, Omega. From the beginning to the end. Okay, that's great, but that's not what we came here for. We came here for carbon. I need to drill some stuff on this planet. So first off, get rid of the helium, because now I've just got the 1 slot of the F. I'm gonna drop the F in. I'm gonna put some in. I know we don't care about this ship, but I just need room. I just need room, and I want to feel as though I'm using things, even though... Okay, lots of stuff. Go ahead and break this drill. Don't even care about it. Just bring me back all the stuff. A pleasant surprise. While I was drilling, I found a pocket full of fuel. I filled my tanks. Nice for you, but far nicer is all this carbon. All this carbon. The other stuff, I've got some of. I'm not worried about it, but it's the carbon. And, here's the thing. We're on a habitable planet, so I feel less bad about the fact that I'm gonna have to, leave some humans here. Listen, you guys, when you wake up, you know, you're fine. Just talk to the fellow who's got a radiator for a stomach. He will be, happy to take your call. You know what? I don't have to do that. I don't have to do that. Let's dismantle the drill. Yep, thank you. Get rid of the F, and we will save all of these humans. I don't know why I'm doing that. I probably don't have to do that. There's probably no reward for doing that. I'm not gonna... I don't... It's what I've done. Finish and carry on, Ronin Pawn. Take off. Let's go back to the ship that doesn't smell like artichokes. That's a word that came into my head. Go to the beacon, and we're going back into our good ship. Into the good ship, Lollipop. Show me the cargo I need to bring over and fuel up all the things. Okay, silicon is really, really helpful in terms of not being really, really helpful, okay? If I have to trade things out, then silicon is going to go. These human beings are gonna have to go, I think, as well. I wanted to save you all, and all the work that I did has accomplished absolutely nothing in trying to save you all. You're all just still here. No, I've got 2 stacks of humans. Can I throw them into the reactor core for space? No, I need the Omega. I'm sorry, the Omega is more valuable than your lives. Also, the silicon sounds like a good idea. There you go. Everybody just stay asleep. I'm sure one of our other survivors will be right around to help you out shortly. They'll be here to tell you stories. Okay, well, we stayed alive. These folks can't say the same, but I am the Rodent Pawn. And, that is a weird episode. I need to stop doing peyote right before recording. Pawn! Out! Really sorry, fellas.